Well, then I was ruining FaZe. Now, 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated.
This is not Disney Channel, twin. How do I tell you? Thanks is so corny. Oh my gosh.
There's certain things I can and can't say.
We gotta stop signing deals when we can't talk, bro. At a certain point, it's like, just don't sign the deal.
Lil DJ Live, you are a cornball, bro.
Today, we're gonna be reacting to insane FaZe drama. Let's get straight into it.
Over the past few days, FaZe Clan has completely fallen apart. Not only has their reputation been completely destroyed by people like FaZe Bank,
This is honestly really sad to see because I honestly have no Gen FaZe over AMP. You don't care?
oldest members have officially left the team, leaving the group with literally nobody. It's hard to believe that the 2-year streaming org of the year would fall apart as quickly as it did, with even Adapt, a 14-year member, officially leaving the team, which was surprising for not only new fans but also old ones. And this proves that there had to have been something seriously wrong with how FaZe was being ran to lead to the entire roster leaving. And it all stems back to Blackboy Max, the person who initially left New FaZe a few months ago.
You know, I really want to see them create their own org. That would be fire. I feel like a lot of the new Gen FaZe members really could make it, but a lot of people don't like Silky. Silky is top 3 FaZe, so hopefully he can keep it pushing and remain successful.
Ego thing, as right as he left, he would move into his own house and begin creating content with the new group he formed. However, that assumption couldn't have been more wrong. Max would go live to explain his side of the story, and to expose the many reasons why he left the team.
Where I'm not even going to specifically name names, because if he was there, he was there. It's not the most big deal. But we had a sponsor for that day, and niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. Game night. Yes, if he was there, he was there. Niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. There was difficulties with the sponsor. Yeah. After that happened, according to the assistants and staff of the creators, they said that FaZe has pulled everybody for the rest of the month and sent niggas home early. Right? This is the first time where in my head I went, how much control do we have here?
Really would have been the biggest org in the entire world if the owners didn't try to be above everybody else.
And how much control do niggas have over us?
There had been rumors spreading around that FaZe was trying to sign these creators to an 80-20 deal, which you'd think is something that they should have signed when they initially joined the team, not after a year and a half of being in it, and especially after many of these creators have literally reached the highest point of their entire careers. And yes, they do get to live in luxury houses practically rent-free, get more brand deals and sponsorships, their collab streams paid for, and much more. However, they're making so much money, it's not even worth them staying on the team if now they're gonna have to give up a large percentage of their revenue. And they're
Exactly, for a lot of them, it's literally no point at all. Like, it's at a point where they weren't benefiting that much from FaZe.
for 20% of the revenue isn't just like $10,000 anymore, which is still a lot of money, but it's like $100,000 to $200,000 for most of them. All assuming that this rumor of them taking money from the members is actually true. Max would even state that they all signed documents whenever they joined FaZe, saying that there are certain things that they can't talk about.
Even Rage left, bro. Rage is the GOAT. I know it sounds like I'm glazing, but I really just like FaZe.
Gang, you see that little townhouse?
Why is the quality so bad? The clip was free.
They trying to make that nigga pay 20 bands a month. What the fuck? Or give a percentage of myself. What the fuck? But Max is such a good nigga. He just, yo, bro, I just want to. Niggas like Max look crazy, look like ego out niggas. No, that shit not cool though. Like niggas taking shit on the chin, making him look like this nigga the ego monster. Niggas don't know the truth, bro. Niggas don't know the truth.
Free man. He's allowed to say whatever he wants as he feels. But as y'all know, I signed the FaZe in 2024, so at the end of the day, I signed papers. There's certain things I can and can't say.
Now, this is one of the only things
We gotta stop signing deals when we can't talk, bro. At a certain point, it's like, just don't sign the deal.
in a giant mansion in LA, likely worth over $100,000 per month after things like utilities, water, electricity, Wi-Fi, all that. We have to keep in mind they're living in a content house as well, so shit's getting damaged all the fucking time. But going back to the main point, he has an entire guest house basically to himself. And also, with FaZe helping fund so much of his other content, mainly last content like the first FaZe subathon, I really don't think that it's that big of a deal for him to pay at least a little portion of the rent. And also, we all know he's definitely making enough to afford it.
Because at a certain point, if you're not benefiting from it, why am I paying money? And I really don't need the title anymore.
It's time for me to man up. If I want to be what I one day want to be or plan on being, I gotta bet on myself. No matter what happens to me or what might niggas might try to do. So out of these moments, I really questioned, and I think I made a decision, especially after this, where I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do here? I can't be here no more. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna leave as soon as I did, but it was on some shit like, bro, I gotta make this decision sooner or later, gang.
After Max left FaZe, everyone was saying how he was going to fall off. And I'm gonna admit, even I would make some predictions on my videos related to that. However, the transition seemed to work better than anyone thought it would. Sure, right as he left FaZe, his viewers would dip significantly.
There was no reason why it wouldn't work. He was doing good before FaZe. FaZe boosted him. Now he's gonna do good after FaZe.
People's opinions on Max falling off completely switched up. Well, except for FaZe Banks. After everyone left the team, Banks would be quick to throw himself in the conversation, making a tweet stating, "I have nothing to do with what's going on in FaZe Clan right now. I left 4 months ago and have moved on with my life. Unfortunate to see. Wishing everyone involved the best. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here. No one loves FaZe more than me." And then he would make a video regarding the situation, talking about Max leaving and saying some pretty disgusting things about him.
I just watched some clips from this Black Boy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet, and it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully and honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have
Banks is so corny. Oh my gosh.
insane egos, and I think it's disgusting and makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer and your community included is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth, and you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And
Okay, FaZe is falling off. I'm gonna throw everyone under the bus.
you know, you're the program and you have an ego this side. You think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe and you guys didn't fuck with the dad. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But FaZe was gonna fund a Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So fuck it. We'll take what we can get. And then it all worked. And we forced this relationship. And I was called a fucking retard then, and I was told then I was ruining FaZe. And now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated.
This is not Disney Channel Twin. How do I tell you? Anyways, thank you so much for watching and see you all in the next video. Wagwan.